Is Laikipia Woman representative Catherine Waruguru justified in her claims of discrimination after a Kericho hotel turned her away for failing to produce a marriage certificate? All private establishments reserve the right to admission. The matter raises varied legal and moral questions. Jackie Baribe explores.
You've seen it before, a signboard at private establishments stating the management reserves the right of admission. The weight in that statement informing debate after Laikipia Woman representative Catherine Waruguru and her husband William Kigen were denied access to a Kericho-based hotel for failing to produce a marriage certificate as demanded. And now she is crying discrimination.
In this case, gender discrimination, because a Kenyan woman does not marry herself. A Kenyan woman, mostly they are proposed, and when they give in, they are married, and marriage certificate is produced. I would like to ask the management of Sunshine Hotel to tell Kenyans whether the office of the Registrar of Marriages has been shifted to their reception or to their said offices.
Some Kenyans now questioning why a hotel would require guests to carry such documents.
At the core of this incident are three human rights issues. Number one, I see the right to privacy. I also see the right to human dignity. And then I also see the right not to be discriminated against.
There is the question as well of those marriages that are not espoused in legal print, which begs the question, are couples married customarily at a disadvantage or simply at risk of being discriminated against?
It's very difficult to actually try to registrate a provision of a policy that necessitates somebody checking in for accommodation to provide their marriage certificate, because normally people don't move around with their marriage certificates. But it is important that people demonstrate maturity in the manner in which they carry themselves.
A spot check around Nairobi shows similar establishments, most of them religious-based. On Langata bypass and parts of Parklands, some residential buildings do not allow members outside the Asian community to rent out their houses. Is this discriminatory, or is it policy that can successfully be defended in a court of law?
Taking her money, letting her believe that she has already secured accommodation and later chasing her away, that again is an issue that can be looked at in terms of whether there was contract and whether there was breach of contract or not.
It is a question of morality versus reality, rights under the Constitution versus business practice, a debate that will no doubt rage on. Jackie Maribe for The Big Question.